the silent epidemic, why ultra-processed foods are destroying our health, and how to break free. We live in an age of convenience, microwavable meals, colorful snacks, drive-through dinners. But behind the ease and flavor lies a dangerous truth. Ultra-processed foods are slowly making us sick. Today, more than half of the calories consumed in many developed countries come from ultra-processed foods. Ready-to-eat items like packaged snacks, sugary cereals, instant noodles, frozen pizzas, and sodas. They're everywhere. They're addictive. And they're reshaping the human body in ways we're only beginning to understand. Let's look at the numbers. In the US, over 70% of the food supply is ultra-processed. In the UK, it's 56%. In Brazil, 49%. Even in nations known for healthy traditional diets, such as Mexico or India, these foods are rising fast. Why does this matter? Because ultra-processed food are linked to an explosion in chronic illnesses. Obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, depression, and even cancer. In 2019, a major study published in the BMJ followed over 100,000 people. It found that for every 10% increase in ultra-processed food consumption, there was a 12% increase in cancer risk. Another study from Spain, with nearly 20,000 participants, showed that those who ate the most ultra-processed foods were 62% more likely to die early compared to those who ate the least. But what exactly makes these foods so dangerous? Ultra-processed foods aren't just regular food with a bit of salt or sugar added. They are industrial products made from refined ingredients, artificial additives, preservatives, colorings, and emulsifiers, all engineered to taste good, look good, and last long on shelves. The problem is they're nutrient poor and calorie dense. You get a rush of energy, but almost no vitamins, minerals, fiber, or real nourishment. They're designed to hit the bliss point, a perfect combo of sugar, fat, and salt that hijacks your brain's reward system. That's why you can finish an entire bag of chips without feeling full. It's not a lack of willpower. It's a product designed for overconsumption. Let's take the example of Maria, a 35-year-old mother of two. Busy with work and kids, she turned to quick meals, breakfast bars, frozen meals, soda for energy. Her weight climbed. Her energy plummeted. At 37, she was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She hadn't failed at health. The system had failed her, with shelves full of ultra-processed traps disguised as food. And it's affecting children too. Globally, over 340 million children and adolescents are overweight or obese. Many of them consume ultra-processed foods as early as infancy. Sugary drinks, flavored yogurts, puffed snacks. Their bodies are developing in a sea of artificial ingredients. Ultra-processed foods also change your gut microbiome. The trillions of bacteria that regulate digestion, immunity, and even mood. When your gut is inflamed by artificial chemicals, your whole body suffers, from the brain to the heart. In fact, studies have linked high consumption of ultra-processed food to depression and anxiety. Because when your gut is unhealthy, your brain receives faulty signals. And the worst part? Ultra-processed foods are often cheaper than fresh whole foods, especially in low-income communities. That means the most vulnerable populations are hit the hardest. But here's the turning point. We're not powerless. In 2018, a randomized controlled trial at the NIH placed participants in two groups. One ate ultra-processed foods, the other ate unprocessed meals. Both groups were matched in calories, sugar, fat, and protein. The result? The ultra-processed group ate 500 more calories per day and gained weight. The unprocessed group lost weight naturally, without trying. The conclusion was clear. It is not just about what's in the food, it is about how the food is made. So what can we do? 1. Learn to read labels. Learn to read. If a food contains more than 5 ingredients or ingredients you can't pronounce, it's probably ultra-processed. 2. Cook more at home. Even simple meals like rice, beans, eggs, or stir-fried vegetables are better than packaged alternatives. You don't need to be a chef, just real food, cooked simply. 3. Prioritize whole foods. Fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. These nourish your body without tricks or chemicals. 4. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. That's usually where fresh produce, dairy, and meats are found. The middle aisles? That's where most processed products live. 5. Don't be fooled by health claims. Low fat, High protein or natural flavor often hides a processed product. Focus on ingredients, not marketing. 6. Make small swaps. Replace soda with water or herbal tea. Snack on fruit instead of packaged sweets. Choose oats over sugary cereals. 7. Protect your children. Limit their exposure to sugary snacks and ultra-processed treats. Kids form lifelong habits early, and they deserve real food. This isn't about guilt or fear. It's about empowerment. In Chile, bold government action placed warning labels on ultra-processed foods. Consumption dropped. Health improved. In France, initiatives promote local seasonal produce in schools. In Brazil, the dietary guidelines literally say, avoid ultra-processed foods. Progress is possible, and it starts with awareness. Imagine a world where hospitals aren't overrun with diet-related diseases, where kids grow up healthy, energized, and thriving, where food is once again something that heals, not harms. We are what we eat, not metaphorically, but biologically. And when we choose real food, we reclaim our energy, our focus, and our future. Ultra-processed foods may be modern, but real food is timeless. And it's never too late to return to it. Start small, stay consistent. Your body will thank you for years to come.